Okay? We're living in the time where it's the time where Esau's system, the Illuminati system, is being broke down. And we're living in that time where the time to build Israel up. We're living in that time where the room tabernacle of David is being rebuilt. Okay? A time to weep and a time to laugh. That's what these people don't understand. It's better to weep than to laugh. Okay? So all the song and dance and mirth, it's all coming to an end. Okay? A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. Okay? So that's what we're doing. We're refraining from embracing you other nations. We don't want men to do with you other nations. Okay? We don't want men to do with 2/3 of our own people. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. Okay? So, we're not living in the time. Slovakia. Give me 1 second. We're not living in that time where we're supposed to keep silence. If you know this truth and you know this word, you know the truth of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, you know what the Most High has planned. Okay, you know that America's going to be destroyed? Okay? I can't keep silence about that. Okay, I got to warn my people. You know what I'm saying? I got to be a watchman to my people. You know what I'm saying? You're Hispanic, right? Latino? Native American Indian? Are you? What's your nationality? You just don't know, huh? So like I said, we can't keep silent. We can't keep silent about this. That's why the scripture said, well, let me finish this and I'm going to go back to that. It says a time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silent and a time to speak. Okay?
That's in the book of Proverbs.
That's in the book of Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. That was Ecclesiastes 3 and 5. Okay, Salakia, give me 1 second. Bear with me, brothers.
Look in the book of Proverbs 21 and 10 and 2.
That's why in Isaiah 62 and 6 says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. Okay? And Jerusalem is the people before it's a place. Okay? Jerusalem, the people make up Jerusalem. So Jerusalem is the people before it's a place. That's why you call it city. That's why you have citizens, because the citizens make up the city. So Jerusalem is the people before the place. And who is Jerusalem? Jerusalem are the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? The real 12 tribes of Israel. Starting with the head tribe Judah, which are the so-called blacks, all the way down to Issachar, which are the so-called Mexicans. Okay, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Those are our biblical names. And our Gentile or our slave names, once the Europeans and the Spanish conquered our people, they named us blacks, West Indians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Indians, Mexicans, okay? So the so-called Latins, blacks, and Indians, the so-called minorities, You know what I'm saying? We make up the nation of Israel. We are Jerusalem. Okay? So Jerusalem is the people before it's a place. The 12 tribes of Israel are the Latins, blacks, and Indians. Period. Okay? That's why it says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. So the Most High is setting up certain men to go out to the highways and byways, to not be in a comfortable church building where air conditioned, where you're in the comfort of your church and the safety of your church, but to come out here in the trenches, in the slums, okay? Where your life is getting put on the line. Your freedom is getting put out on the line by pushing out these devils to them spaces, okay? So the Most High is raising up certain men, prophets of old that we read earlier, and he's raising up these men to be watchmen unto the nation of Israel, okay? To warn his people, okay? That's why it says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls of Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day or night, okay? Ye that make mention of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, keep not silence, okay? Because we read in Ecclesiastes that there's a time to speak and a time to keep silence. Well, we're not living in the time to keep silence, okay? We know that America's going to be destroyed according to the Bible with thermonuclear destruction from the missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles.
Where does it say that in Scripture that America's going to be destroyed?
It's all throughout the Scripture.
Where does it state that?
Then let me get through this point. Let me get through this point, and then Most High will, if you have patience, I'll bring that out, okay? Because it's all throughout the Scriptures, okay?
It doesn't state.
It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day or night. Okay? I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, okay? So we're not going to keep silence, okay? Give him no rest till he give him no rest. So we're not going to give this wicked kingdom no rest. We're going to come outside, you know what I'm saying, continue to prophesy against this wicked kingdom according to the Bible, okay? According to the Bible, regardless of who's around and what's not, okay? Give him no rest till he establish, until he made Jerusalem a praise in the earth, okay?
That's the word. You know who I am.
So, like I said, keep not silence. That's why I said in Ecclesiastes 3 and 6. 3 and 7 says, a time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. So we're living in that time. We're living in the time when it's the time to speak. Okay? The Most High setting up his men, his prophets of old, to speak against this wicked kingdom called, you know, in the Bible, it's known as Babylon, as the virgin daughter of Babylon. Okay, as Egypt, as the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. So when you read about that harlot that sits on the beast in the book of Revelation, you're really reading about America, because the Most High power of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is going to destroy America according to the Bible. See, the Most High is stirring up all these wars in the Middle East. Pretty soon, he's going to put that spirit on these politicians to go and invade Iran, but what you don't know is America's already invaded Iran, okay? Basically, what's going to come down to is NATO, all the allies of America, even Britain, the so-called mother of America, are all going to turn their backs on America and send missiles on America. That's according to biblical prophecy, okay? And if you watch the news, you know what I'm saying? If you have common sense, you figure that out, okay? So we're not in the time to keep silence. We're in the time to speak. We're in the time to speak against this wicked kingdom, okay? A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate, okay? So we're living in that time where the Most High is raising up men that's going to stand against all this wickedness